Okay, now here's another reason why you should somehow give the Steel Path mode a try. Aside from the fact that you can solo level your warframes in the new Steel Path update, the game mode does also provides you an easier way of acquiring resources and mods. The 100% resource drop chance, and as well as the mod drop chance are very rewarding, especially if you know what you are looking for. Just to give you a hint, this means that you will have no shortage of mutagen samples, hexanon, oxyam, or any other resources that you need for crafting your gears and frames. This also means that you will have better chances of dropping those rare mods that you don't own yet. Speaking of mod, there's one very special mod that you'll acquire fast in the Steel Path update, and I'm talking about Endo. Before anything else, I would like to apologize first because I think I have mislabeled Endo in my past videos as resources. Although it's like a resource which is upgrading, it's actually classified as a mod, which only means that 100% mod chance from the Steel Path mode will help you gain a lot of Endo fast. But wait, there's more. Remember that mod drop chance booster that the Void Trader is selling? That could also be used with the 100% bonus in Steel Path to further increase the Endo gain. And lastly, you can get more if you are using frames like Loot Daddy Necros, Loot Mama Cora, or Hentai Tentacle Hydroid while farming Endo. And as you might guess already, you can do this Endo farm in the highest level arena in Planet Sedna. Please don't let my robotic voice pronounce this word, as it sounds horrible. But it is here in Vodyanoi that you can farm the most Endo in the Steel Path mode. Crap, you made me do it. So what I'll be showing here are solo setup for farming Endo in the Steel Path mode. Take note that all the clips I will provide at the end were used with mod drop chance booster from the Void Trader. If somehow you have the Tenacon ticket, you can purchase one, or a ton right now on the Tenacon relay on Earth. So after a couple of tries, I don't seem to find anything effective for Loot Mama Cora in solo runs. The reducibility modifier is really annoying for my mean max Cora build for arena, and yes, I did try max duration, but it's somehow inefficient since Cora needs a lot of range in this mission to not just pull targets towards her, but to also survive being hoarded by Grineer special forces. Some of the enemies in the arena are tough even with the best guns out there. I haven't tried all, and I might miss out on something, so feel free to share on the comment box below if you have something in mind for a solo Cora build for Steel Path Endo farm. What I'm going to show you instead is the solo Necros build I'm using to farm Endo. I know this looks like a crazy build, but it works for me. What I need for this mission is a ton of health so I can make Desecrate work effectively. Now I coupled it with efficiency so the drain per corpse kill will be minimal, and yes, I'm using the Despoil augment so instead of energy, Desecrate will drain health per enemy killed. Energy for this build will be used as a safety net, which is why you see both Hunter Adrenaline and Quick Thinking on this build. Umbral mods will also do, but it's not necessary since I'm also using Operator Arcanes to ensure my survival on this mission. I'm talking about both Magus Lockdown and Magus Repair. Lockdown is obviously to stun lock enemies for a few seconds, and Magus Repair for that health restore. For the focus, I'm using Naraman for its power spike ability since I'm using a mean max melee weapon. As always, I'm using the Cronen Prime to kill Grineer enemies fast. For those who are saying that I should stop using Cronen Prime on my videos because Digital Extremes will nerf it, I got one thing to say to you: please don't stop me from using one of my favorite melee weapons. Cronen Prime is not the only powerful melee weapon in the game, and in fact, you can make almost all melee weapons powerful with the right mod setup. I'm just using this as an example, and always, because I love this melee weapon and it's my favorite right now. This doesn't mean that this is the only viable melee weapon, and you should check out the clips at the end of this video as I'm using another melee weapon in there. I hope that this clears things up, and let's now proceed to modding. So for the build, the usual viral and slash build can be used for this Endo farming method. A slash based melee weapon is the best for Necros since it works well with Desecrate. Cronen Prime is just one of many, and there are the likes of Gran Prime, Guillotine Prime, Prisma Dual Cleavers, Zors, Gunson, Twin Crocker, Nami Skylar Prime, Nikana Prime, and a whole bunch of slash-based hybrid melee monsters that you can use with Necros specifically for this task. Take note that since we are doing high-level arena, you should be careful in dealing with the enemies with Necros. The frame is very fragile even with the mod setup I've shown you, so I best advise that you always use Magus Lockdown first before killing the enemies. Now, a fatal teleport ash would also work with this mission, and in fact, it will only take about 2 minutes plus to complete the higher level arena with ash. However, the Endo rewards will be much lesser compared to Necros. In average, you can gain about 900 to 1000 plus Endo per run with ash, which is decent if you compare it with the past Endo farm. It's really up to you if you will go with the more challenging but higher rewards, or fast completion but lower Endo gain. Finally, the clips I will be showing are some of the runs I did while farming Endo in the Steel Path high level arena. You may find some tips on how to do the run efficiently, so I advise you to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose. They fought well. Good deaths all.
future.